People always talk about the committee or the voices in your head, not real. Well, they're voices that talk to you. It's your ego talking. The ego's not real. Neither is your past, right? Your past is only a memory. There's no future, so you live for the moment. How do you describe to people that the voices in their head saying you're not good enough, you're bad enough, and this and that? You're the one who put those, not you, but you're the one who puts the voices in. By the way,
it's all Randy's fault.
He's responsible for every problem in America. No, but I mean,
sorry, everyone.
The person that has the voices in their heads, I'm not talking about schizophrenics, I'm talking about normal people. You wake up and they say, oh, your day is going to be awful. Your day is going to suck. You have to realize that you're the one who puts that voice in your head, right?
We all have those voices that run in our heads. And I do believe that they are put in there at an early age, but then, and that's why psychodynamic therapy became so popular, and why looking at the mother and the father and the family nucleus, because from 1 to 7, things are really sort of implemented and crystallized, and then those voices come out. So they're old voices. And I work with people on changing those voices, because someone may say, well, I really want this for my life. I really want to get ahead, and I want to be happy, and I want to... But there's voices in there saying you don't deserve it, you're not good enough. And they're so subtle that it takes a lot of self-awareness to identify the voice and then change.
Right.
And a lot of those,
no parent ever raises a kid by telling you that either, right?
No, I mean, everybody that's born and grows up is going to have problems. I mean, this idea that you're going to have a perfect life, it just doesn't exist.
For me, it's growing up.
Yeah, we're still working on that. But we'll work on that later, Pat. But everybody has problems. Everybody has issues. The question is, how do you deal with them? What kind of problem-solving skills? As a therapist, you're taught that you have like a bag of tricks, and they're therapeutic tricks or tools that you can use to get people to understand what's going on in their life. And the real issue is to teach clients those same tools so that they have not just the same things they relied on their whole life to get by, but instead all these new ideas. And what we find often with addiction, especially in mental health, when people are properly medicated or they resolve the mental health problem and don't need medication, is that what was important to them is often not important to them anymore. So like with Randy, you talked about like wanting to be on television and whatever, and then you had a transformation into the person you are now, giving back and, working as a life coach and whatever. And so often people, musicians even, who wanted to be in the studio all the time and they use cocaine all the time to be in the studio, they get sober and all of a sudden they realize, you know what, I don't need to be in the studio all the time. And I certainly don't need to do all that cocaine. I can actually write at home, really work on my songs and then go in and record. And so you see this transformation of what is important. Being in the studio all of a sudden isn't important. Writing great music is.